My God, it's private. Let's go! What up, Mile High Sick here, back again with a new video talking about Denver Broncos 31-30 comeback victory over the Los Angeles, San Diego, Anaheim of San Antonio County of fucking California, whatever they are located. This was a good game because the Broncos won. It was a big comeback, and this was better than the Sunday night game. So this should have been the Sunday night game. This was a great game overall. There were so many reasons why it was great. It was at home. It was a W. It was a comeback. Locke played good in one quarter. The offense showed up at the end of the third quarter to come back. We didn't give up like we did against KC. And defense did okay, except against the run. They did pretty okay. Herbert looked pretty good, except he threw 2 picks. I said he would throw 3. He threw 2. I was 1 off. Well, assuming. Like Mike Williams and Allen were decent for them. Like Mike Williams made that nice one-handed catch, but we're gonna get to that soon. All right, we're gonna start off with the recap, folks, because this is called the recap. All right, beginning. Broncos do nothing with their drive, and then Herbert has the ball. Herbie throws a pick to Justin Simmons, his second in a year. He takes it all the way into the red zone. Of course, the Broncos don't do jack shit with that. They settle for a field goal, and it's 3-0 Denver. So we started with a field goal, but we got the lead at the beginning. Good start. No, it's not. I called it a fucking loss. It was a terrible drive. And then, late in the damn second quarter, because no one was scoring. It was just back and forth. Both offenses were stalling until the Chargers lit it up. They got down the field, and Herbert on, I think it was third down. Yeah, I think it was third down. He threw a dot to Keenan Allen, 7-3 Chargers. I was like, 7-3, we can get the ball, maybe get a field goal at the end of the quarter. No, they stall, bad punt, big throw to Mike Williams. He caught it, and then Herbert threw it to who the fuck did he throw it to? Oh, Gabe Nabers, or whatever his name is. Gabe Nabers. And it's 14-7, 14-3 Chargers at halftime. And I'm like, it's not the end of the world, but we gotta have a good game plan to get back in this game. We're only down by 11. It's nothing really. And we just have to get better offensive production. But right off the bat, the Chargers drive down the field, and Mike Williams makes that one-handed catch, which was great. Mike Williams, nice. He performed that day, except later down the line. He made that catch, 21-3 Chargers. I'm like, they're packing it in. The Broncos are packing in this game. And then we stall. And then they kick a field goal, 24-3. I'm like, this game's over. Like, what the fuck? We're down by 21 at home in the third quarter. Like, no way we're coming back. Ensuing possession. Drew Lock threw a pick to who the fuck did he? I don't know. I don't know that many Charger players. Rashard Jenkins. I heard of him before though. So Rashard Jenkins gets a pick, and I'm like, that's the game if they score a touchdown, really, even a field goal. But no, Bryce, baby, 50-50 ball, gets the pick, rips the ball out of Mike Williams' hands, and gives the Broncos some hope. That was the spark that we needed. And then Lindsey gets a 55-yard rushing touchdown, and it's a 14-point game. We stop them. Broncos get the ball back. 11:42 left in the game. Throws it. Albert Akamugabugaban. Albert O. Gets a nice touchdown with his ass in the end zone. And it's 24-7. It's 24-17. And then the Chargers march on the field. We hold them to a field goal. hold them to a field goal. And it's a 10-point game, 27-17. Broncos march down the field. A nice damn slant to Deshaun Hamilton, a 40-yard touchdown. Deshaun and Drew Lock had some chemistry last year at the end, shovel passes and shit, and Deshaun was I want to see this from Deshaun, okay? I'm not going to say he's a great receiver. He's not a great receiver. I want him cut. But if he can prove that he can play, he can play. Like, when Tim Patrick was out this game, obviously we didn't have Cortland Sutton all year. He stepped up to the plate in this quarter, and, I love Deshaun for that. Nice slant by Drew Lock, and we're only down by 3 points. Defense stopped the Money Badger, kicked a 47-yard field goal. Money Badger. Stopped the Chargers, kicked a 33-yard field goal, down by 6 we had like 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. This was perfect. We drove down the field. We juiced all the clock that we could, and we went down the field. Drew Lock, he faked out the safety. He threw in the corner, and it was caught by KJ Hamler on his ass, and it was a touchdown. And when they ruled it incomplete, when that stupid ref went incomplete, I was gonna chuck shit at my TV, but honestly they changed it because the damn commentators saw it was a touchdown. The fans saw it was a touchdown. The South Park coverboard cutout saw it was a touchdown. The cheerleaders saw it was a touchdown. The Crowns crew saw it was a touchdown. The concession saw it was a touchdown. I saw it was a touchdown. So it's a fucking touchdown. If they called it incomplete, there would be riots. And then fucking B-Mac kicked the game-winning extra point like he does. He's clutch in his veins. And they win 31-30. Let's get into the stats for both teams. And just a bounce back quarter for Drew Lock, not a game, because he played like shit for first 2 quarters. Alright, his third quarter he was heating up, but he wasn't playing that good. First 2 quarters was terrible. He was throwing ducks to Lindsey, ducks everywhere, and I don't know what Shermer did. They changed the game plan. They started doing slants. Do some fucking slants once in a while. And they used the tight ends. Albert O got a touchdown, and Noah Fant was getting first downs left and right. That's what I like, man. Using those tight ends. We got good tight ends. We gotta use them, because back in the day, we had Jeff Hireman as our fucking best tight end. So we gotta be grateful for that. So let's get to the stats, the nitty-gritty. Stats don't really prove everything. Stats are not everything, but I like stats. Just to show. Alright, let's start with the Chargers. Give them some love. No, fuck the Chargers. Alright, Justin Herbert, 29 for 34, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks, 278 yards passing. He did pretty well. I'm not going to say he played like shit. I said he would have 3 picks. He had 2, so I was sue me. Yeah, Keenan Allen had 1 pass. That was incomplete. Justin Jackson, 87 yards rushing. Yeah, they rushed the ball pretty good on us. Pope, 67 yards rushing. Kelly, 32 yards rushing. Herbert, 21 yards rushing. Mike Williams, 1 yard rushing. Yeah, we stop him there. Mike Williams with a touchdown, 99 yards, 1 touchdown. That's one-handed catch. Keenan Allen did pretty good, 9 receptions, 67 yards, 1 touchdown. And then Gab Nabbers got a touchdown. So, they did pretty well on offense. Defense-wise, I don't think they had a sack. They had 1 sack. Jared Tillery, he's pretty good. And Isaac Roquel. So we gave up 2 sacks. And the interception was Rashard Jenkins. Okay. Now let's go to the boys, the winners. The Denver Broncos. Drew Lock played garbage in the first half. And a little bit in the third quarter. Third quarter, he had that pick to Rashard Jenkins. But he got calm and collective, and he came back in the fourth quarter through 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. And the thing about it is, all those guys got their first touchdown of the year. Philip Lindsay, Albert O, Deshaun, and KJ got their first touchdowns of the year, and I was so proud of them, man. All right, Philip Lindsay, he's our starting running back. We got to run him more. I'm still I don't know how Melvin Gordon got more carries, but Melvin Gordon sucks, okay? But, you know, he did something. I'll get to that. Phil Lindsay, 83 yards rushing, 1 touchdown. That was a 55-yard typical Lindsay touchdown, because when he gets in stride, he ain't catching up to the GOAT. He's not the GOAT, but he's a fucking stud. Melvin Gordon, 26 yards rushing, 8 carries. We need to give Lindsay more carries. But Melvin Gordon, he's a better pass catching back than Lindsay, okay? He's a better pass catching back than Lindsay. When we pass to Gordon, he can get some yards. Lindsay, I don't think he has the size. Unless he's wide open, he's not gonna get us like. He's not gonna truck like Gordon. Gordon, he made that nice juggling catch and reached for a first down. That was effort. That was the first time I saw Melvin Gordon get effort, have effort, and you know, good job by him. He had an okay game, not the best. He did what he did, but he's not worth $8 million, so you know, cut him. Receivers, Deshaun Hamilton. After we rip on him, he has a good game. 4 receptions, 82 yards, according to that 44-yard touchdown, which was insane. That slant, as I like to say. Good job. Jerry Jeudy did pretty good. 4 receptions, 73 yards. I love when he catches the ball. He just jukes people out like left and right. That's why I want him to get some touchdowns next week. But good job. Noah Fant, 7 receptions, 47 yards, but he was gaining first downs. That's what I love. Melvin Gordon, 21 yards, 6 receptions. Yeah, he can be a pass-catching back. That's what I like. KJ Hamler, clutch touchdown at the end to win the game. He didn't do that much for the entire game, but he was clutch. Albert O, one reception, but it was a touchdown, so awesome, the butt touchdown. And then Philip Lindsay, 1 reception, 3 yards. Kareem Jackson, he was hitting fools. Josie Jewell, fuck him. Alexander Johnson. AJ Boye, I hope he's okay, but, you know. Yeah, get him out. Bradley Chubb has a sack. I didn't know Malik Reed got a sack. Oh, yeah. Oh, they count that as a sack? Oh, yeah, when he was chasing Herbert gave up himself, so I guess they called that a sack. So the Broncos had 2 sacks in a day. That's pretty good. And a couple picks, Justin Simmons and Bryce Baby. And special teams didn't do that bad, except giving up like a little bit of a big return. But they didn't do as bad as last week. So, yeah, so that was the game, folks. So that's my recap of the Denver Broncos versus the Chargers. Broncos got to go to the ATL next week to face the Falcons. That's no easy task. Falcons have an explosive offense. And their defense played pretty well against Carolina. But we'll see what happens there. As for the Chargers, they got the Raiders, and I think it's going to be tough. But I think I'm going to be rooting for both teams to fail because, you know, AFC West and shit. But, yeah. Good game of the Broncos. Good comeback. I just don't want to see a comeback every game. I don't want to see us down every game. I want us to, like, to control a game once in a while and just be in, like, a normal cruising win. But, you know, it is what it is. Iron that, Mile High 6 and out. Peace. Have a good day. Go Broncos. Great comeback. And, yeah, off to Atlanta. Yeah.